Hey guys! Okay, so I got a request to show how to put the foam into your Tots Goulette mask. And you have to forgive me because I don't make a lot of videos, but I got talked into making this one. So what you need are these Velcro straps. You can get them on Amazon. You can also get them at Walmart. I use window sealant or air conditioner seal. It looks like this. And it works well, but really any foam you can use. This is also on Amazon, but again, I got it at Walmart. So basically, I'm going to show you how to do it copying the way Nameless Artist makes his masks, because he did a video and it works really well, so I'm just going to show you what he does. So this is one of his masks, and you put the Velcro strap and 3 pads inside of it. I don't know if you can see inside of there. So we're going to copy that with your Goulette mask. You can also kind of do the same thing with your Goul. It's not, you kind of just have to pick where you want to put the foam. Oh, you're also going to need hot glue gun. So the first thing you need to do is take one of your straps. They come in packs of 2, and they're called, if you want to get on Amazon, they're called all-purpose strap elastic, 27 inch by 1 inch. So you can see it there. So you take one of the straps out, and you kind of need to measure it to your head, and you make sure, I don't know if you can see that it's kind of folded out so that the Velcro part is on the outside of it. But you basically just fit it to your head, and I've already done this one. That kind of shows you where the center is going to be, because you want this part to be in the back. So as you can see on the Nameless mask, it goes right over the forehead above the eyeballs. So we're going to put that part in first. So you take your Goulette mask, and I have taken out all of these little guys just to get them out of the way, because I don't really want them in my way or falling or getting glue on them. So I'm going to turn the camera down here so you can see. So I've got my strap, and I am just going to run my cord long enough here. Okay. A line of glue all along the inside, parallel right above the eyes. And don't be afraid to kind of go crazy with it. And you do have to work a little bit fast, since hot glue by nature will cool. Okay. So I've got my line of glue. This is lined up, and you just press it in there. And the reason I'm putting these straps on is so that it'll be more stable. I don't want these dinky little magnets to be the only thing responsible for holding this on my head, because we've all seen how fragile these guys are. So once you press it down, you can see how high I have mine in there. You can see how kind of far over I ran the glue. I'm probably going to add a little bit more. And I'll tell you, there's 2 different kinds of hot glue or glue gun. If you are buying hot glue for this project, it might be better to get the high heat kind, because I think it's a little bit stronger. If I'm completely wrong, somebody please tell me. So we've got the strap in. So now you can open it, adjust it, lay it out, whatever, and it'll hold it onto your forehead. Okay, so the next part is the padding. And again, you can see mine is a little bit bulkier than Nameless Goul's, or Nameless Artists. This is what I could find. It works well for me, and especially since this thing is so heavy, I have a feeling it's probably going to need a little bit more support. I would say if you have one of Nameless's masks, this front piece alone is probably maybe twice the weight of his. So this is a heavy mask. So what you're gonna need, get your foam. Let me tilt it back up a little bit. Hi. Okay, you get your foam, and I cut 3 pieces. I cut one piece that's about 5 inches long, and then I shaved off 2 corners. And then I cut another piece, and then you can cut this with scissors, it's not that hard. That's about 3 inches, and cut it in half. So these are gonna be kind of for your cheeks, and this is for your forehead. So I'm gonna open up, let's put it down here. So this is the piece that kind of goes up on the forehead of the mask, kind of right where her bangs come out. That's why you cut the corners off, so it sticks up in there. And to get it to stick, you're gonna have to like go a little crazy with the glue. So we want it even. And then the 2 side pieces will kind of go where the hair meets the chin. At least that's where I put it. You may want to experiment like yourself, kind of rest them in there without gluing them in. Or worst case scenario, you can always rip them back out if you don't like it. So there's that. Okay. So I'm going to glue in the top part. I'm just going to go crazy with the glue. I'm mainly putting the bulk of the glue. It kind of looks like where the little ridges on the inside of her horns are, because I think that's where it's going to touch the most. This is the first one I've done. And kind of fit it in there. Yeah, and then I press it. If you can see that, I just press it down as far as I can. I put the glue right in there, so you can see how it'll stay. And so when you put it on, it'll kind of rest against your forehead and give the mask some support. Okay. And now I might need some more glue. So I'll have it ready. I use these guys, the Gorilla Glue brand. They do great for me, but they're a little bit more expensive. So, but I think really any kind would work. So I'm gonna put the glue for the little cheek parts, kind of, oh, I don't know. Again, right where the hair meets the chin. Again, just go to town with your glue. Okay, so there's how it'll look when you're done. Not super fancy, but it does the job. Once I have a chance to play with this and figure out if I want to put foam on the back portion of it, I will add to this video, so it'll be a second half. But I have a feeling it might need some right in the back just to help hold it steady. But I also don't want to put too much pressure on these. So I'll be back. Okay guys, I came back to tell you that I think I'm not actually going to put any padding in here. And let me tell you, this mask is a bitch to put on. So right now, as it stands, you probably are not going to be able to get the back on without somebody to help you. So I think what I'm going to do is probably try to experiment with attaching these 2 top ones a little bit more, the top elastic's a little bit more permanently to the back. So that way it can kind of slide over your head like a sandwich, I guess. I don't really know. And then you can snap these two in. But right now it is basically impossible. I just tried it to get this mask on with the back on without help. But, I mean, that being said, with your strap on, I came out wrong. With the strap attached, you can at least, like if you're just taking a picture or something and you don't have to see the back, you can still wear it without the back on, and probably nobody will even notice unless you turn your head to the side. So that's what I've got. I hope it was helpful. I'm going to be doing probably another post. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm one of the lucky ones and I actually have pretty good paint on mine, but I want to touch up these bottom areas that don't even look shiny. They just kind of look gray. And I also would really like to paint this mask again, because you can see the difference. This is the Alumilux paint from Imperial Surfaces. This is just some metallic Krylon paint. But I've got a friend who has given me a lot of advice on some paint and some clear coat. So I'm going to play around with that and see what I can do. For those of you who want to paint a mask or maybe touch your mask up, I'll do another post about that. So thanks guys. See ya.